Welcome back to the Crypto Mo Show. If you guys haven't done it, absolutely annihilate that subscribe button or the like button or a combination of both. This is my alt channel. I like to have a little bit more fun over here. And we're going to talk shop. It was an ugly day out there, so much so that I liquidated all of my crypto and a lot of other stuff too. It got a little bit nasty. I had a bunch of lines in the sand that I'm going to go over, and we'll talk altcoins. For those who want to know, I sold it. I'm going to go over my plan here. We're going to talk Solana. We're going to talk Xrp, Ethereum. We're going to go over all of it. Add in a little bit of Shiba Inu. Add in a little bit of the Doge to see if the dogs are barking or not. We'll have a little bit of fun. We'll talk shop. It was ugly. Like I said, massive losses out there. Oh man, it gets stressful. Ended up, over the last, I'd say 3 months plus, I was able to pull in roughly 380 to 400,000 gains and watch those gains go away. Still up a little bit, but at the top when we had Bitcoin at 120, what was it, 126, Ethereum up there closing in on 5K, everything was going the right way, massive gains. And of course, from there, I took a lot of profit. It dipped. I bought the dip. It dipped more. I bought that dip. Dipped more. I bought that dip. Then I put a line in the sand because I've been through this rodeo a few times. So we'll discuss it. So I'll be moving well into the 7 figures into other plays. So if you guys want to follow along with that, all you got to do is click the first link down below. You can join the Discord and get 50% off your first month with the earner tier. And I do highly recommend it. I'll be trading live tomorrow. That's going to be a lot of fun. That'll be good times. But you get access to the portfolio. Thousands of people in there are awesome. We got our expert traders as well, the breadbot alerts, all of it and more. So click that and get in there. Be a part of the positive community. Shout out to Renko in there. Jordan Belfort, one of our expert traders, dropping some wins. iBeach in there dropping the wins. Always dropping the wins. Crystal, one of our expert traders, dropping the wins. Love seeing it. iBeach again. Front and options, another one of our experts, Jordan Belfort. I love it. So in Arkansas, Doug, it was an ugly day. You guys can see it right here. So we start the new candle right now, and it's red, of course. This was the line for me right here. This is it. That's the line. Actually, to be honest with you, to be absolutely honest, this was the line I told myself when we bounced up here, when I was buying in. I told myself for Ethereum, I said, hey, I'm going to set the line right here. I'm going to set it at like 3,200 and something. It was roughly around 3,300, right? And I said, if I confirm below there, I'm out ski. And now I usually say confirm. Now the problem here is that I didn't get a chance to just have a little bit of a confirmation. It closed at like 3,200. The next day, it was all the way down 31 already. And so we're right on that next line right here. So I think to myself, all right, this is Friday. I'll give it till Monday. This is today's candle. And I gave it till Monday, and I went from 3107, and it's down to like 3,000, 20 something. Now I sold earlier today. And now we're down to here where you guys can see it's like 3,020 something. And we'll see where this goes. If this keeps moving lower or if it starts to bounce back up, I don't know. But I'm out. And so now what I'm waiting for is for this 5 to cross this 13. This green line cross the yellow line. That would be the time I'm looking to get back in. At this point, this is much more serious. Much more serious than I think people realize. We were trading all the way up here close to 5,000. We are now clipped 40% off of Ethereum. That's huge. That is absolutely massive. I have a lot of lines here. These lines represent different support zones. We are now moving down to the next support. So I'm not going to be surprised to see a little bit of green for this day, even if it pushes back above there, back up to, wow, even back up to the 3,100s. That's just amazing how bad it's sold off. 3,300 up here. I don't know. We'll wait and see. It got ugly. Let's go ahead and take a look at XRP. And we come in here and you can see that XRP isn't green yet. It's still red, even for today. So that's selling off even more. So you have the next candle there. I still got more red. Now, this was the line for me. So I told myself if we finish below here, just a candle below there, I was out. And we had that today. So I did get out. And you can see the next candle building for tomorrow. That moves us over to Solana. Solana's already been a dog. This thing, I had my line here. I think it was here. We're already down to the last support zone I had, and we already broke that. That's telling me that this is going to get ugly. All right? So I'm not going to be surprised if we go down and touch this ultimate support. I won't be surprised if we get down there. Now, I don't know. There's other zones in between there, but I'm not going to be surprised. So that's looking nasty. What are we at? 137. Remember, we are up there at what are we at? 250, 257? 250 something? We're down to 130. We're almost down 50% on this thing. It's getting close. It's getting close. 127 puts us 50% down. Woo! Let's go to Shiba Inu. Out of curiosity, haven't looked this up yet. Oh my goodness, a lot of my old charts are there. This was the zone I said you don't want to drop below, or if we break above and drop below, it dropped, and then it kept dropping. So that candle you see there is the candle back when Trump announced the tariffs on China, and it absolutely destroyed the bulls. It destroyed them. I mean, I can't tell you how bad that wiped out a lot of people who would be pushing this market higher. Now you can see I have this line coming down. We just ride this line. And so you go under, we come up, but it just keeps going down. And until I'll say it again, the 5 crosses right here. Look at this. This is a warning for people. The 5 crosses the 13 right here, we went down lower. And that's something I'm afraid of. 5 crosses right here. Right here. Up we go, and then down we go. So it's definitely, I'm going to be watching very carefully because there's always a chance of a reversal. And that's one of the concerns I have. So let's go ahead and take a look at Doge, see how bad Doge is looking. Oh, yeah, we failed there too. Woo! Massive, same issue. Same exact issue. And I said right here, if we fail on this line, confirm, you're in trouble. And we're in trouble. And you can see we're all... what are we down to? 15 cents a piece. Holy cow. And we were at, where are we at? 30 cents. 31 cents. Wow. So we're down over 50% on this. 50%. Wow. So with that 50% being gone, you got to ask yourself, and look, we're right at support right now for this. Woo! I got to get me some caffeine, a cup of coffee. So right here, you can see we hit that and bounced all the way up. We're right there. We hit it again, hit it again, hit it again, hit it again right here. And every time we've hit this, we bounced since summer. The only time we didn't, we hit it right here. Hit it right here, we went a little bit lower, down to about 12, 13 cents. So that 2 more cents off there if we do hit it. Is another roughly, 12% roughly, 12.5, something like that. And we're watching. If we can confirm below here, it's really going to run. And the RSI is not bad at 34. Getting oversold, but not too bad. Yeah, that's nastiness out there, folks. These are the concerns I have. You can see it. You got the head right here, right shoulder, left shoulder, and we broke that, and it just collapsed. I don't know. And with the Fed, I'm watching the Fed. The odds of them cutting aren't as good as it was. Now it's down to 42% chance they cut in December. If they don't cut, I think you see crypto drop more. If the data comes out bad, I think you see bad things. There's a lot of things I'm watching when it comes to this crypto and the altcoins and my entry. But what I'm basically looking for now, if we go back to XRP, because you guys know I'm out now, what I'm looking for is this 5 to cross the 13. We almost did here. Did right here. Went from, we moved up, back up to the 50, down, back up to 50, down. So we'll probably get close to going back up to the 50 again. And then if that gets taken out, you have a chance to run. And I'm okay. I don't mind missing any of the recovery here. I'm not trying to catch the fallen knife. I tried to catch the fallen knife. I tried to buy in here, and now we're here. And so at that point, that tells me I failed on the buying the falling knife, as they say. And now I lick my wounds and I wait for a better entry. So I got a lot of time, a lot of funds. I'm gonna go for it. But right now, I need a better entry. Now, if you guys haven't gotten in there, get into the Discord. You're gonna be able to follow along with all the things I'm doing. First link down below. Get over there before the 50% off that first month is done. With thousands of members in there, I'll be doing some live teaching / trading tomorrow of the 0 DTE variety, which is day trading. I do it in the afternoon. So, like I said, if you hit the join button here, it should be automatic. It should be 25 bucks right there. If it still says $49.99, just put in fall 50, fall 50 right there. You're set. And the new crypto course, folks, it's coming out probably in the next week or two at the latest. We'll have it out before Thanksgiving. Join the wait list. Click this button, join it. We're going to send out a special code to everybody to get into this thing. You're going to get, in other words, you're going to get a nice discount. If you're interested in getting in, you hit that join the wait list, get a special code, knocks off some of the price, and there you go. We'll let you know. And the last link down below, there's 3 links. You get take advantage of the Moo opportunity, and that's the 3rd link down below. All right, folks, that's the update. Let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe, and of course, have a good day, and I'll see you over at the Discord. Be sure to like and subscribe. Now let's get out there and make some money.